Praise the Lord. How you guys doing today? I hope you're doing great. Now today is day 212 of 366 beautiful days, and our word today is from the book of 2 Kings chapter 4 from around verse 18. This is a story of Elisha, the prophet Elisha, and the Shunammite woman. Now, number one, this text basically talks about how the Shunammite woman lost the boy. Now, if you read earlier, the Shunammite woman was barren and she didn't have kids, right? But the story goes on. Then they give the room to Elisha. Then Elisha says, next time I return, this year same time, you'll have a child, something like that. So this very boy, at around midday, gets a headache, starts complaining, my head. And the servant takes the boy to the mother, lays there at around noon, and the boy dies, right? Now see what this lady does. The lady does not even tell the husband. The Shunammite woman did not tell the husband. She just carried the boy, put the boy on the man of God's bed, and then told the servants, tell my husband to get a donkey and things like that. I learned a lot from that, because what God has given you, God will sustain, God will sustain. And whenever you're going through something, it doesn't make sense to keep telling everyone around what you're going through, right? You can share with your spiritual leader, with a man of God in your life, but also you can talk to God directly and tell him, instead of just telling everyone. Imagine this lady began to tell everyone around, it would cause a lot of worry and a lot of panic. But this lady chooses to tell the man of God, right? And when you go down, of course, to the scriptures, you see how, of course, the boy came back to life, right? But what I learned most from this is that whenever you're going through something that's tough, sometimes it's not important to even tell the closest people around you. It's important to tell spiritual leaders, your spiritual leader, your discipler. Just say, hey, this is what I'm going through, and you just trust God with that person. Praise the Lord. I hope you've learned that. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but sometimes the more you talk about a problem or what you're going through, the more you're reliving that story. You every time you say it, if it's pain, you're reliving the pain. If it's anger, you're reliving that anger. So I feel like sometimes it's better to just tell one person, and the rest you tell God about it, and God will surely answer. What God gives you, God will sustain. Have a beautiful day. God bless you. Bye-bye.